the mid-19th centuries, Yoruba land was no longer united under one powerful empire. The Oyo Empire had already weakened and new military cities were rising from the chaos. The most powerful of them was Ibadan. Ibadan was not built as a royal kingdom. It was built by warriors, soldiers, generals and fighters gathered there, turning it into a city where power came from battlefield, not from birth. Among its powerful leaders was Bashorun Oloye, a master strategist who helped shape Ibadan into a dominant force. After his time, leadership of Ibadan army fell to a strong commander like Alogun Ibikunle, a seasoned war general who would later lead Ibadan into one of the most important wars. But there was one man who refused to accept Ibadan growing dominant. His name was Kurumi. Kurumi was the leader of the city of Ijaye, the Are Ona Kakanfo of Yoruba land. This title, Are Ona Kakanfo, was not an ordinary title. It meant the supreme commander of the Yoruba army. Once appointed, he was expected to defend the land at all costs and never retreat from battles. Ijaye itself was a powerful war city filled with loyal warriors and positioned strategically to control movement in the region. At first, Kurumi and Ibadan were not enemies. They had fought on the same side in earlier wars. But everything changed at the death of Alaafin of Oyo, King Atiba, around 1859. What happened next divided the entire Yoruba world. According to older Oyo tradition, when a king died, his eldest son, the most likely to inherit the throne, was expected to die with him. This was done to prevent power from becoming hereditary and to avoid princes fighting over the throne. The new king would instead be chosen from another branch of the royal family. And when King Atiba died, his son Adelu refused to die. Instead, he took over the throne and became the new Alaafin. Kurumi saw this as a complete violation of ancestral law. For him, this was not just politics. This was a dangerous break from tradition. He openly rejected Adelu and refused to recognize him as king. But Ibadan saw this differently. The leaders of Ibadan supported Adelu as the new king. They believed the old system should change, and supporting the new king gave them political influence. This disagreement split Yoruba land into two sides. One side stood with Kurumi and the tradition. The other side stood with Ibadan and political change. So war was unavoidable. In 1860, Kurumi gathered his warrior in Ijaye, men armed with shield, sword, spear, and protective charms, preparing for battle.